Yesterday morning, I'm at the gym and this is the first time ever that I go to the gym in the morning. Normally I go at night, sometimes in the afternoon, but never in the morning. So I see a lot of new people, all the new faces, and compared to what I see at night, the whole environment, it feels so different. The people are different, the whole lighting conditions are different. Normally it feels so gloomy, so dull at night, but now it feels so bright, so nice. Among these new people, there was this one girl who looked like she was in her mid-20s, a bit older than I am. I don't like judging people, but just based on her looks, she looked like one of those girls who looks like a celebrity, who have a lot of attitude. They show that they are so nice, they are so down to earth, they are so humble, and they had so much struggle, but their struggle was going to school. And deep down you know that they have a lot of attitude. That was the kind of vibe she gave me. Again, I don't like judging people, but just for the sake of explaining things, that is how you can imagine her. So I am exercising and this girl walks up to me. She wants to use the same machine as me. So she asks me if she can and I'm like, sure, whatever. I go and do my own thing. She is using the machine and when she is done, she calls out to me like this and indicates that she is done with the machine. So I go back to use this machine. She starts walking away. She stops as if she remembered something, turns around a little, gives a very warm, very wholesome smile, says thank you and leaves. And that felt so strange to me because normally when you go to the gym, most people are self-obsessed. Some people are wearing headphones and they are in their own bubbles. Some people are busy taking their photos. Some people are in their groups and they are talking to each other and taking each other's photos, but they don't interact that much with other people. I have had people saying thank you, but that is more like, thank you. That's it. They don't really mean it, it is more like a formality. Anyway, that was a very small incident, but that catches my eyes. A few moments go by, there is another guy who is exercising right beside me, and she does something similar to him. There is an old man standing next to us and she says something to him. For some reason, it looked like she was in an amazing mood. It is not just talking or saying thank you, it is more like the way she is behaving. Normally when you talk to the people at gym, you're in your own zone, in your own bubble. You are like, oh, can I use this machine? And yeah, you have a very dead tone. But this girl was smiling all the time for some reason, and the way she was talking to people, she was speaking complete sentences. She was making proper eye contact and talking to people. Unlike all the other people, including me, who are in their own zone, not even paying attention to anything, not even looking at people when talking to them, and saying the bare minimum necessary. Are you starting to see what is that trait which makes you so different compared to all the other people? I will give you a hint. After the whole exercise session, I go to the garden area of my gym and I finally see for the first time ever that someone other than me is meditating. It was that girl. At my gym, I have never seen anyone meditating, except for me and this girl. Even I don't do it that often because it feels kind of awkward. Most people go to this garden area to do calisthenics or something, and among these group of people who are recording and stuff, it feels a bit awkward to be the only person who is sitting there and meditating. The single most important trait when it comes to being magnetic is having an amazing mental health. Almost everyone else teaches you the opposite. There are some people who think it is so cool to act depressed, all the drama, all the bad things that is only happening in their life. They are the center of the world. And then there is a typical alpha male culture where influencers teach teenagers to act like this man who is very responsible, who is very aggressive, because that is masculine, that is how a man is supposed to be. And I'm telling you right now, I have tried all of that, and the only thing that works so far is having an amazing mental health. There is research where people were supposed to rate other people based on their physical appearance, not their personality, their physical appearance, how they look, their face. They were supposed to rate that. People who seemed happy in the photos, they got more rating compared to the same people who had a normal face or a sad face. There is a lot of research like this. So for example, people who know other people who are happy, for example, all the happy people I know, I will rate them more physically attractive compared to all the sad people I know. I have made a whole video covering all these researches, so you can look at that if you want to. But basically, being happy makes you seem physically more attractive. But that is not even the main thing. Being happy changes the way you behave. Not only you feel amazing, you make other people feel amazing. Human brain has a thing called as mirror neurons. These neurons make you copy other people, their body language, their behavior, their mental state. When you are in an environment where all the people are sad and depressed, you will start feeling sad and depressed. Your heart rate is going to increase, your hormones are going to change, your breathing is going to be more shallow. Even if the situation has nothing to do with you, you will still feel these things. On the other hand, if you go to a place where all the people are laughing for no reason, they are happy for no reason, you will start laughing for no reason. That is how human brain behaves. When your mental health is amazing, all the people around you are going to feel happy because of you, which means that they will want to be with you. Not only that, your behavior changes. You smile more. A genuine smile is a psychological way of saying that I have an amazing mental health, nothing wrong with me, no addictions or whatever. I'm a safe person and I'm happy to see you. Back when I was in the college and my hair looks a bit weird, but yeah, please ignore my hair. This is how they are. And yeah, focus on what I'm saying. Back when I was in the college, I had this one friend who was so fucking full of energy all the time that whenever we go out with him, it was impossible to get bored. He was like the definition of the word extrovert. If we are making some plan, we want him with us. His storytelling was amazing and he can make friends wherever he goes. One look at him and you can tell that his mental health is amazing. Approaching people was like his second nature. He was not scared of that. In fact, he was not scared of expressing who he is at all. He can say whatever comes to his mind. And this is something I have noticed in all the amazing storytellers. In fact, it is more like a requirement to be a good storyteller, which is that you have to be able to take different identities. One moment you can be serious, angry. The other moment you can be happy, you can be laughing. You can act like a little kid and you can do this naturally. You are not scared of people's judgment of you. And this is something that is very important to understand, by the way, because having an amazing mental health does not mean that you are this happy-go-lucky kind of person and people will take advantage of you. It doesn't work like that. What having an amazing mental health does mean is that you are not scared of other people's opinions, their judgment, their expectations, their identity on you. That was a complicated sentence, so let me break it down easily. Normally, other people see you in a certain way and you want to maintain that image. So for example, if your friends see you like this class clown who makes other people laugh, you will always try to be happy, you are always smiling, no matter how you feel. If people see you like this serious, intelligent guy, you will try to maintain that image. You will try to prove how intelligent you are. When I was a kid, I was very shy, very introverted, and people saw me like this innocent kid. A lot of people did. Now, all the shy people watching this video know that they are not shy or innocent. It is just that other people have this image of them and they are trying to maintain that image. A lot of times when I get close to people, I open up more. They wouldn't like to see this different side of me because it is not so shy, so innocent, and they would think I was just acting for some reason. When my mental health was amazing, I gave zero fucks about what label, what identity these people put on me. If they think I'm shy, their problem. I'm not saying I'm shy. It is their assumption. I act however I want to act. If they don't like it, their problem. I was not afraid of changing my identity. If someone does something I don't like, I can stand up for myself, even as a former shy person. Thinking back to the days when I had an amazing mental health, that was in the start of my college and after that when I started my first job. During these days, one thing I noticed was talking to people was so easy for me. It doesn't matter if a person is a stranger or a very close friend, I can talk to anyone I want. Normally for introverts like me, talking to other people is quite difficult. I don't even know what to talk about. But during this phase, I can talk about literally anything. There is like a pillow right here. I can talk about the pillow. There is a fan over there. I can talk about the fan. You can give me any person and any topic and I can talk to that person about that topic. Psychologically, this happens because your negative part of the brain, the part which says you are so cringe, you are so stupid, why did you say that, why did you behave like that part gets silent when your mental health is amazing. This also boosts your self-esteem because you feel less negative about yourself. You are more forgiving towards yourself and all the other people. You don't think that what you are doing is so cringe and you are bothering other people. That kind of toxic mindset, it goes away. You get less self-conscious and you're more willing to do the things you would not normally do. Having an amazing mental health completely changes the way you behave. A lot of people watching this video, not a lot of people because I only get like 20 views, but yeah, all the people who are watching this video might want to improve it, and you might think that I want to meditate but that is so boring. And if you are, check out this video. It is a video about a different form of meditation where you don't have to sit at some place and close your eyes. It is much more fun to do, more easy to do, and you get almost all the benefits of meditation. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.